All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Thought it would be a good time to update you guys on the latest with the city. We have been working on a lot of instructions lately and new products, so it's taken some time away from the city, but we have been able to get some stuff done, and we're really excited about that. So in today's video, I want to walk you guys through some of the new projects coming to the city that are still in progress, as well as some of the things that we have completed. You'll see that there's a lot of construction cranes downtown indicating that there's a lot of stuff coming, which is great. We've been ordering some stuff from Bricklink, so hopefully in the next couple of weeks we'll have some big updates for you guys depending on when those get delivered. But you can probably already tell there are some things to talk about in downtown as well as in the Santa Monica area. So in the Santa Monica area, we have started adding back minifigs and finishing the roads. It's all starting to look really good and cohesive. We got to add in some more traffic lights, but overall it's coming together nicely. The gap that you see in the wood will be complete soon. That's going to tie into the new beach area. Right now it's exposed because we're still kind of figuring out how that's all going to come together, but basically the beach will be down there and then the roads will kind of feed into it. So from an aerial perspective, it's looking really good. And I think, with all the details added in soon, it's going to look even better. But we're loving having the details come back to the city and all the figs going back in. Just makes it look so much more lively and starts to really tell a story at the street level. So it's really cool to be putting all these guys back in, and hopefully you guys like the details thus far. By the way, the new Prime sets are available on custombrickkits.com. So go check those out if you guys want to add those to your city. They come with stickers, which is great. This area is still somewhat of the same. We did add some police line barriers as well as move some of the vehicles around, but overall pretty much the same since the last update video. And for the most part, heading downtown, the skyscrapers and skyline of the city are still essentially the same. I mean, they definitely dominate the skyline. Obviously, they've gotten really tall over the last couple of renditions. I mean, some of the ones that we've added lately are some of the tallest builds we've done. So it's just looking really cool from the standpoint of seeing the city as a whole. Especially when you step back in the room, it's really cool just seeing how they tower over the shorter area of Santa Monica. And it's, when you step back, it really does start to feel like a real city. And that, to me, is super cool because that's honestly what we're going for. We want it to be super realistic. And when you just step back and take it all in, it's really coming together. And I love seeing that. But downtown core is kind of where I want to talk because we have been working on a monorail. So if I shift down here, you can kind of see how the streets basically feed into the highway, and then next to the highway would be the monorail. Now, this is super expensive because we have to go with sets that were basically released in the 80s. I don't even think there were in the 90s. Could be wrong there. But the monorail track is super, super expensive. So that's why we've been hesitant to do it. But I think it's going to be really cool when it's all said and done because the monorail moves really smooth. It's hard to describe without showing you guys, but I think it's gonna be a really cool addition for movement in the downtown area. We're still working on designs for what the monorails themselves will look like, but basically the track will come down and there'll be a station down here and then it'll go back up and circle around the city. And obviously we have the metro line down below it. So there's gonna be a lot of public transit in downtown, just like there is in downtown LA. So it'll be very realistic. And basically the monorail will then feed into the Santa Monica area and then loop back around the downtown core. We also had to order some of the original light gray bricks, not the light bluish gray, but the light gray bricks to match the monorail. So that took some time. But all in all, it's coming together. We're still kind of figuring out how it works best because it's a new set to us. But I think, again, it's going to look really cool in the downtown area when it's all said and done. And just below it is the freeway, which has been finished now for a little while. The only thing we're waiting on is some white plates to finish the line at the end facing the camera. You can kind of see the studs there. But overall, that is finished as well. And that feeds into our metro station, which is finished, and the gas station, which was also recently finished and shared on our Instagram. So the Shell station was rebuilt. It got damaged during the last move, but now it is assembled and back in place, and the new metro station is up and running. We've got the little street vendors back there and the minifigs added. So great to see all that come to life at the north end of the city. Still working on filling in some of the areas where there's missing buildings and whatnot, but I think it's gonna be really cool when it's all said and done. And the only other thing to note really is that we've been trying to add more vehicles and infill into the city. We've also added our new Coast Guard build, which you can find on our website and also as a kit on custombrickkits.com. And it comes with the stickers. So we've added that to the beach. Obviously the beach is still being built out and the downtown core is still being built out. There's a lot of vacant areas of land that you can see that's going to be future builds, as well as a new apartment building going up next to Skyloft. We already have that designed, just waiting on the parts, but it should be a pretty cool addition as well. And I think also we may work on kind of the lighting for down here. Still TBD, but we're using Bevan's Bricks lighting. It's a great lighting product. Highly recommend it. So we're trying to figure out how to illuminate this area a little bit better. So still in the works. So that's pretty much it for this update. As you can see, there has been a lot done with the city, but still obviously a lot to go. Definitely liking how everything's coming out. Hopefully you guys are too. I don't know if you've seen our new website or not. It's a partner site called custombrickkits.com, but you can buy a lot of our sets now with more on the way. And obviously instructions are still available on www.afolstore.com as well. All links can be found in the description below. But thanks again for watching today's video and today's update. We'll be back with another update as soon as possible once some bricks get delivered. And can't wait to show you guys more. So see you next time.